I swear to Keck, it's not actually this dark in here. I don't know why it looks this dark. It just is. It's so bright, I'm not going to be able to go to sleep for a little while. Anyway, so I just finished reading Empire of Illusion by Chris Hedges. Chris Hedges is a very interesting character. I've listened to him speak on YouTube. I might link the Cool Talks playlist in the description of this video. But Chris Hedges is basically a leftist. He comes off as a Keynesian. He is very much strange. The strangest part about the guy is that despite being a leftist, a Keynesian, open-minded liberal leftist, he opposes pornography because women complain about it. The stories that porn stars tell. And, reading through part of the chapter where he discusses the porn stars and their horrendous experiences, I was almost brought to tears. But then I remembered, hang on, they chose this, they choose this, they continue to choose this. Why would they why should I take their complaints seriously? I mean, really, if you say that you have to do it, there's a problem there. And that problem is not with society. That problem is not with the porn industry. That problem is with you. See, now it's brightening up again. It's just off and on. uh, but yeah, it's very interesting to read his Chris Hedges' work. He mentions a lot of different authors, a lot of different ideas. Oh, he's one of those climate change agenda pushers. Uh, he this book, Empire of Illusion, was 2009. The reason I chose it was because the talks that he gave surrounding that time period and in defense of his book at that time were best. All the other talks were just kind of lackluster, in my opinion. So I went with Empire of Illusion. Even though all of them are basically the same, I went with Empire of Illusion just because he defended it best. Um, and it's got a lot of lackluster argumentation in it. It's very poor. Like I said, the whole porn star thing. He leaves out that they choose it. He leaves out the implications uh, resulting from their uh, necessitation of this work. Uh, he doesn't really actually pay attention to the actual science on a lot of issues. For example, in the climate change thing, he brings up NASA studies, but he doesn't bring up all of the NASA studies because if he did, the climate change concept would have been totally debunked. Bringing up NASA has detected that the ice caps, despite being about half the total arable area that they were about 20 years ago, they are twice as thick as they were 20 years ago, which means that they are essentially the same size. They have the same density. They have the same amount of mass overall. It's just that that mass is concentrated closer towards the center than spread out across the whole continent. Um, Now, who's to say whether that's a good or a bad thing? But the ice caps are staying the same size overall. That is a fact. Climate change is not a fact. Um, now, some of the other things that he brings up, he does bring up education and how education has been dumbing people down and how education itself has been dumbed down. He brings up the fall of empires and how it really looks like we are about to collapse. Of course, that was back in 2009. um, It's very very good read overall. He's not too wordy. He's not like a Karl Popper type, but he's just wordy enough to keep you interested. He provides just enough citation to keep you interested. Uh, yeah, very interesting read, but not the greatest. Thank you for watching. Peace.